Hello, my name is Clay, and today I'm going to be showing you how I recreated this graphic by Mark Nelson. It's a 99 Club graphic that kind of follows the NFL players live. I'm a huge fan of Mark Nelson. I think he has a lot of really cool work, but this specific piece, I thought, oh, okay, I can kind of break it down. But here's kind of the structure that I was working with. I started with a Photoshop baseplate. I also clipped it using Premiere Pro, and then I added everything together in After Effects. To start, I added a simple base plate by adding a gradient, the logo, and then I actually added a border to this, just a small one, but one that's visible around the logo. This is just to give it some depth. And then from there, I took it into Adobe After Effects. Now, you can't see it on this, but there are actually like a ton of pre-compositions on this. Let's go to the very beginning pre-comp. This is the 99 that I started with. I just took a text layer and then I added transform keyframes to this composition that I created. So I added an opacity and then a transform keyframe that just brought it forward. As you can see, it's just the Z axis, making it move back and forth there. And then from there, I just added a delay and duplicated it a ton of times. So it would just repeat. And then I added it together with this club pre-comp that you can see right here. This is actually just one animation that I added onto the text. It's just a tracking animation, but I also edited the graphs so that it would slow and then go back up. So it kind of had this smooth togetherness. This, if you look at the NFL, they actually use this animation quite a bit. It just adds a little suspense and fluidity. So together it looks like this. And then from there, I just added them all together and I put it onto this base plate. I also added this Drake May text. As you can see at the beginning, this is kind of just to prime it. This was most animations. I made it flicker, stroke, and fill just to kind of add some flashiness to it. And then I positioned it so it would come down, as well as I added a animator. The letters would come down one by one. And then as it's going down, the 99 clubs comes in, and that's where we get our basic base plate. Boom. From there, I then tracked the motion of Drake May's like Patriots logo on his sleeve, and then I attached it to a null object. That way I could attach this shape layer, which is just a triangle and a rectangle merged together, and the base plate on top. One other thing that I did was I took the position and I actually smoothed out the tracking path, because before it was, every single frame, it was in a different spot. But by doing this, it allowed me to create kind of a smoother and easier to read 99 club plate. All together, it took me about 2.5 hours to figure out. I didn't really know how I was going to attach everything together, but I ended up narrowing it down pretty easily. And that's about it. Thanks.